Happy holidays. This is Drew emailing from Hammer, Montana, who's on HammerHolidayVillage.com, and today is a special edition of A Very Nostalgic Christmas 2019. This is an introduction, and now you do a must-have. But first, here's a question about Christmas over 20 years ago today. Where all of a sudden, Drew was born on December 1st, 1999, but this knows when Santa comes, and this knows and bring us a baby. This knows says you have to see it, and finally, get the user information you see, use the web contest, it didn't have to see it at the same time. But this thing had to do it because I just have to worry about that. It take this production process. I could always see it because I don't have to available from this killing your zit. I don't have to see it. So, for example, I got your Santa and your church on it on the top. That's just coming with it. And actually, it used to always says have to do it. And finally, get the user information, have to see it content, and you have the routines at the same time. But then, I won't just have to see it that way. It used to have to you to get your doctor process. Also, they could also. That's just what I want. So this is just the layout here. So for now, you have to have this one or this one, not one. What am I gonna do it? Let's go back to normal. Sounds like it exists because getting started, guys. I have to see it because. Used to run Windows 98. Guess it's the easiest way how to see it. And finally, guess the user information you see. This is how you have to do it. Finally, and make sure everything is all set up, which is put it on what we just did and have to see it in. And these and you programming manager have to see it. And this always says have to do it because. Like a holiday feature, you shouldn't have to do it at the same time. But this thing has to do with this production process. I did have to get your itchy because you got your flea or something. It's set to your scab. So, example, for our users, such as I usually always say, instead of cell document, after my work, if these things have to do it, they're going to run it every day. As of October, it doesn't always have to see it. And finally, get the user information you see. Usually have to be take performance. But that's not UC because I just have to available from this local hard drive, such as it always says to have to do it. Such as A, B, C, D, E, and F. There used to be extended on this and nostalgic Christmas videos back in 2018. But this always says you have to do it. And finally, you usually always says you have to do it because obviously not available for this week's hard drive. This thing HP used to run Windows 10 on it. So that's next. You got your new desktops and your HP machine. Well, this always says you have to do it. And then you always have to make like a South Park CD-ROM. If you see that always perspective, you always have to go to your doctor's appointment. Now, there's no always says that you don't have to make you do it. No, there's no always says you have to do it. And finally, you like a sound drive or something. Now, this always says have to do it, which is faster performance on this single drive. So that is cool. Okay, so close the knuckle so you have to get to it. So here's the card that says it used to be number one. It's a Tac Life card. This is a warranty card. The future of tools. Let's open up. Yes, talks about how the instructions, and I just have to unbox it later because I have to see it. And this thing is, oh, much better. All right, so But the last time about Drewby's Nostalgic Christmas, and finally get the user information, you don't have to play Mario Kart Tour on your iPad, but then makes you always just have to see it because fast performance there, including you just have to worry about that because I would just have to see it that way because I would have to see it that way because I just have to get this. It just make me stupid. I have to see it, and finally, you can always just not wait. This is about 50 seconds. The last one on this thing have to do. You can always just have to. Yeah, it used to be just this on the fly, but there's now always just have to see it, and finally, get the user information. User always says I have to see it. USB support. Turned out on most PCs ship it today. USB. I guess USB ship it today. USB ports on it. And it always says I have to see it. I understand this from the IACs. They're visited about 30 million. And it's set for scab on my right arm. But that's not always says I have to see it. And finally, we only have to wait for Santa to come until 6 days till Christmas. And finally, get the user information you see because it has to be processed. So that's not always says I have to sit near B and then make it I use just a PC with nostalgic. Okay, so I got your paint here, and you should know this. And it's like a paint or blood. Or paint or blood. That's what it always says. Like a reference to go. And that's what it always says. And I guess you have to see. You have to get your blood killers. You also have to get your blood drive at school because fast performance there. And you can check your doctor's appointment and check your nurse and probably already see what you got your optimal state. But just know, well then you can be talking about how playing better. Right, totally. Now this thing have to do with is Drewby's Nostalgic. This is right back in Christmas of 2017. This always says you have to see it, and finally get the user information. You'll see, and make sure it's all done, which is doctor's appointment. I have to see that way. There are lots of all kinds of Christmas videos, like a dancing Charlie Brown guy blushing. You could do more of your nostalgia stuff, and finally. Get the user information you see, which is popular performance. So that is next. We have to see that way. Have to see that way. Have to see that way. As opposed to it, such as it always is. That we just did. Again, just have to make sure, which is our popular that are almost time to go, and then make sure I have to see it. You gotta get the job done. That is next. Have to see that way. Taking always says have to see that way because I would have to worry about the USB performance. Okay, I think that's about it for this video. I have the introduction for this videos of Drewby's Nostalgic Christmas. And as it always says to have to do it, and finally get the user information you see in your USB hard drive. I just see about that. Let me go into the next video, and it's going to be on, I guess you have to see it that way, our next video, and I always just have to see it that way. Oh. It's set for string. Okay, that's not it for this video, and I'll be see you again soon for this video. We're going to re-upload your Noggin mascots from 2003 to early 2005. So guys, I'll see you again soon. This is Dewey Mario. Will sign you down on December 19, 2019. So, I wish you a happy holidays and to a very pleasant good morning.